This is what I think is going to happen with the NASDAQ market today. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky here with Tqqq Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Thursday, and let's go ahead and get started. So one of the things that I noticed is that yesterday, Tqqq, which is the inverse ETF, couldn't hold above and make progress beyond $20.10. This is the inverse bear ETF, meaning that this goes up when the NASDAQ market goes down. As you can tell, NASDAQ market is in the red, Tqqq is in the green, right? Tqqq has been more bearish than it's been bullish, right? Because overall market's been very bullish. Therefore, this has been selling off, and Tqqq and NASDAQ has been indicating signs of an uptrend. With that being said, on the 1 hour time frame, we did get a sell signal, and we have had two previous sell signals that did lead to sell-offs and to sell-offs. So if this is correct, just like it was the previous two times, and really even looking back at the one prior to that, there was a slight sell signal. There's not one indicator out there that's 100% accurate, but it seems like it has a pretty good streak going on. The reason I lack confidence in Tqqq's ability to make progress is, first off, it's been incredibly bearish for all of 2023. And on top of that, based off of recent patterns, anytime that it tries to rally, kind of like it has right now, and it gaps up, just like it did yesterday, it tested that resistance range and got rejected. It tested that resistance range and got rejected. Of course, patterns tend to repeat themselves. They don't always have to. But this even, again, goes back to that pre-market session where we just were not able to hold above that specific range. And looking at previous patterns for Tqqq, all it ever has been doing is forming these lower highs and lower lows. So although it does rally a little bit, it then peaks, forms a lower high, and then ends up getting rejected. And that is why, again, I'm paying attention to Tqqq. It's one of the things that I have a stop loss for. Again, I understand that every trade and every open position comes at some form of risk, which is why I'm managing my risk. And if there is a break of pattern below previous support levels, which is previous resistance levels for Tqqq, if we break below that, then I just have to accept that direction is going in favor for the bears, and I'll cut losses on Tqqq. But as of right now, we're very oversold. My average is very good at around $39 a share. And if this thing begins to recover and take off based off previous highs, then I'll walk away with a nice little bag. But I wanted to share this with you guys in advance. So if it ends up actually either going according to plan or going south, then you have a better understanding of the approach that I decided to take when it comes down to trading the NASDAQ market today. Now, when it comes down to the different economic reports that were released, let's go ahead and break them down. They've all been released already so far, and you can see right on over here, we had initial claims and continuing claims coming in a little bit lower than expected. Expectation was 266. What was reported was 239. Remember, initial claims are the number of people that are filing for unemployment for the first time, and continuing claims are the people that continue to file for unemployment. GDP third estimate came in higher than expected. GDP deflator third estimate came in a little bit lower than expected. So overall, still much better than expected for our GDP third estimate, which is the most important one. Then we have pending home sales. This is kind of contradicts what was just reported, but pending home sales are down by negative 2.7%, which is quite surprising because just on Tuesday, new home sales were up, and up way more than what was originally expected. Expectation was 665K. What was reported was 763K. But those are new home sales. These are pending home sales, which include both new and old, right? It looks like overall pending home sales are actually down, while new home sales are actually up. I find that data to be pretty interesting, right? As of right now, again, we're showing a lot of signs of consolidation. I might begin to reduce my position size if we continue to show signs of struggle, being able to form higher highs and higher lows, as it's showing signs of a descending lower high, lower low, just to make sure that, again, with those 5,500 shares, if I can reduce it maybe to 2,500 shares, and then once we do, and if we do get confirmation that it begins to form higher highs, then I'll add more to it. So might be something I take into consideration. If you're part of the LPP team, I'll keep you up to date with what I end up doing with my position. And again, this is the beautiful thing about being able to watch me trade live every day, is not only do you get to watch me trade live for about 30 minutes to an hour every single day the market opens, but you also get updates on what I see happening with the market. If I see a change of direction, if I see a change of pattern, if I see that I'm deciding to add more to my position or lock in profits. It's not just about those It's less about what I'm doing, but more bringing awareness on the why. Why am I adding more? Why am I locking in profits? Or why am I choosing to cut losses? That is where I believe we provide the most value, and it's because we answer the questions most beginners always have, and it's why is this happening? Why is that happening? And if you ever feel lost when it comes down to the market, again, it is very overwhelming. You do not need to, but if you would like to join our team and watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow, I trade live every single day. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and it's the second link in the description down below. That's literally our biggest sale. It won't get better than this. And again, you can watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow, and all you need to do is click the second link down below and join our team. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.